Brian Logan is a very busy man, yet he has taken time out of his very busy schedule to join us in Studio B as part of our Tuesday After Further Review connection.
Yay! I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Thanks, Skittles. I missed Marshawn Lynch on Sunday with my Seahawks. Jeez.
Yeah, what happened? I didn't.
They
I
still
wasn't
won.
They
aware.
beat the Dolphins.
Hey,
but
they still won.
Did the 49ers win?
Yes.
Okay,
49ers beat
cool,
but they played the Rams.
28-0 last night.
Oh, wow. Nice.
The Rams are bad.
Yeah, I saw a little bit, and then it was my son's birthday, Layton, so we went and went to his birthday party and chilled there.
Priorities.
So, yeah, man, yeah.
That's what a DVR is for.
Family first, So, fam.
First.
Fam.
You should see our text group.
Our Twitter question today.
And then Spencer jumping in.
Second.
I'm like, what are you, second place? You want to be second place, Spencer?
No. After Saturday's game, Brian, are you more or less confident about this BYU team?
Man, I'm more confident. I was talking to a couple fans, and they were all looking at me like I was on something, because I was like, I think this team can win 10 games. It wouldn't surprise me if they were able to win 10 games. I wouldn't be shocked at all.
Why?
And well, one is the defense. You look at how well they played the last 2 games. The amount of turnovers that they force. And any time that you can force turnovers like that and play stout and give up, the amount of points that they have, I mean, you're putting your offense in a position to win games. And it's not like the offense is struggling somewhat, right? But it's not like they're going out and not scoring at all, right? Just 0 points. And so you can see glimpses of how, good this offense could be once they get a little bit more experience, a little bit more reps under their belt. So, that's a good formula, good model, man, to go out and win 10 games.
Is this the game where the offense breaks out maybe in this one? Because Blaine Fowler was talking about how it's a better matchup defensively for BYU. What do you think?
I'm not sure, man. I think it all comes down to Ty and trying to figure out the pieces that he has, the players that he has, the weapons, and putting together a game plan for that. And I think if how fast he can do that. If it's this game, then great. If it's going to take 2 more games, then great. But I think that's what it comes down to. I mean, you got to give these guys some understanding, right? This is their first year in this system, 2 years or 2 games. And so you can't really expect them to be out the gates and just balling. But Ty can say, okay, they're used to these types of plays and these types of schemes. Let me, implement some of the things that they're used to with their skill set within my offense and see if I can get some success.
So I look at the backfield and I go, wait, why is this such a struggle at the start? And I know that, okay, you want to put in this offense, but when I see 6 turnovers and I see Taysom Hill and Jamal Williams in there, and then I see 19 points, I come away disappointed in that number.
Yeah, it is, man. It's way disappointing. And I remember a game in junior college where we played against our rival, and they were horrible. I mean, I can't even say boo-boo, doo-doo. I mean,
they weren't even that level.
I maybe have to go to like Diarrhea Larry or something. I mean, I don't know. That's how bad they were. They haven't won like one game, no lie, in about 4 years. So they've been like just horrible. Rob Daniel actually went to this junior college. So yeah, that's how bad they were. And, I'm just playing. Love you, Rob.
NFL.
I know, right? I'm sitting here, trying to just put diapers on my baby's butt, and he's over there living a nice life. But no, it's a rival, so I had to throw that shot to him. But that's how bad they were, and we had 5 turnovers, bro, and we won 31-0. We won. That's how bad they were.
You had 5 turnovers.
We had 5 turnovers.
And you won.
And we won 31-0. But when you look at our skill set and our weapons, I mean, we had probably maybe 5 or 6 guys go D1. Another, all the freshmen ended up going D1 that were there. Another 10 people. So I mean, we had some good talent. And so yeah, like you said, Jerem, it is disappointing because when you have I think just 3 turnovers, you should be able to win a game pretty easily, right? We all look at, when Florida or Ohio State, when they play these boo-boo schools, and it's like, whoa, they almost lost. But you look at the stat sheet, yeah, they had 4 turnovers, or they had 3 turnovers, right? And they barely pulled away with the win. And so when you kind of translate and correlate that to this game, it's like, man, these guys were evenly matched, right, as far as talent and things like that. And and we had 6 turnovers that we forced, but why couldn't we just put the ball into the end zone or at least kick a field goal, right?
Oh, I know. This game, the BYU-Utah game I'm referencing, full of what ifs. But now we have to turn the page because here comes UCLA and NFL prototype quarterback Josh Rosen, and BYU will be without Kai Nakua in the first half. So how does BYU's Kai Nakua-less defense in the first half defend UCLA and Josh Rosen?
Yeah, man, it's tough because Kai had he had like 2 or 3 interceptions last year, right?
He had the one in the end zone.
One against them last year.
And 3 the week before.
So, I mean, you talk about a guy that has played against this offense. He has the experience, and he has the swag and the confidence because he balled out last year. And then you look what he's done so far this year. And so that is a guy that can be a game changer for this defense, especially when you look at UCLA and how much they like to throw the ball. Moving more to a spread in the last few games rather than a pro style. So it's definitely tough. But I think you got to go back to the last game and you look at some of the film this year of UCLA and Josh Rosen. And you look how like when he's not successful is when he is in that ice box, right? And that's how he becomes frozen. And how you
put him in the ice box.
And how you create an ice box around him is by putting pressure, sending as much pressure as you can, and really getting him flustered because he's still young. He's talented. He has all the skill sets, but because he's young, he's not able to read defenses, read blitzes, and he gets that panic. And so what happens? He freezes up, throws the ball. It's like playing 3 flies up. Everybody gets stats. You know what I mean? So I think even with your second or your third string guys in there for this BYU secondary, I would go ahead and still roll the dice and say my front seven and the fact that I put pressure on you is going to,
you'll make dumb decisions.
Exactly. You'll make more dumb decisions than, your starters beating my second and third string guys.
You feel confident doing that without Kai Nakua in the first half?
Yep.
Because you hinge on secondary play if you're bringing the heat, right?
Yep, I do. Well, you look at all of the plays, especially this last game against Utah, where they were able to make some shots down the field. They were either 3-step drops by the quarterback or he had time. When you look at when you look at Arizona and you look at Utah, whenever the quarterback was hurried or there was pressure in his face, the secondary wasn't even mentioned, right? We didn't even know how well the secondary truly played in Arizona because there was no stats or numbers. So even if receivers were getting steps on DBs, we couldn't see it. We couldn't tell, right? I mean, maybe the coaches. There's times where I have had 0 balls thrown on me the entire game, and I still graded out like a C minus because if the front seven, if the pressure didn't get home, then yeah, I would have easily given up a couple of catches.
Brian is everywhere, people. Of course, you can catch him during the Logan Takeover on BYU Sports Nation. Tonight on After Further Review at 7 Eastern, Saturday on Countdown Kickoff, and you can download the True Blue podcast. Brian, thanks for the time, man.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Good to have you in studio. We haven't done that.
It's fun.
This much.
It really is fun.
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined. So, whenever you guys need me and want me, let me know so I don't get fined.